to Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm here to bring to you another EFC 24/7 news report this evening, and there's a couple of transfer rumours coming out, so I'll take you through them. Obviously, there's been a lot of reaction from last night's 3-0 victory over Salford City in the Carabao Cup, and obviously we're playing Fleetwood Town away in the next round, but the fourth round draw is due to be done just after the game that is currently on while I'm recording this video, so I'm sure maybe by the time you'll be watching this we'll know our opponents, but at this time of recording we don't at this point in time. But yeah, we'll get on to the transfer rumours. The first one is coming out of the Times, obviously very respectable source, and Everton are apparently, according to the Times, eyeing Man City defender Tosin Adarabioyo. Now, he's a player we've been linked with in the past. He's a 22-year-old centre-back, and I think he was out on loan with West Brom last season. And he's a big fella, about 6'4", good centre-back. And we have been linked with him in the past. Obviously, we're going to need backup. Obviously, with Holgate being injured and Branthwaite going off last night as well, it's not looking good at centre back for Everton at the moment. And I do think we'll be able to. We'll have to bring someone in late in the market, whether that's Tomori, who will come to as well, or Adarabioyo. But any young centre back really would be good. Any even experienced centre back at this point, just a centre back we need really, because we're quite short in that area before these injuries anyway. So I'm sure that'll be on the list of priorities, even higher after last night as well. Also, Everton have extended the sponsorship after a very successful year with eToro, who are a cryptocurrency company, and the club struck a deal with the company to become their official online trading partner last year, and that's now been extended to cover the 2020-21 season as well. So with more money coming in, can't complain with that. So positive news. But in terms of transfer news, Rafinha is another one who's been linked. He's a Barcelona midfielder who was out on loan again last season with Real Betis, and he's been linked a couple of times in the last few weeks with Everton, as well as Leeds United. He's been linked with as well. But yeah, Barca played Girona last night in a pre-season friendly, and he was not selected or even in the matchday squad by Ronald Koeman. So whether Koeman could sell a player to Everton in Rafinha, it's a possibility. He can play central midfield, he can play left midfield, but it's a strange one. I personally don't make anything of this rumour, but there could be something in it. He would be a quality addition, but having just added a few midfielders, I'm not sure. I think we need a winger. Rafinha is not an out-and-out winger, is the thing. But Ancelotti likes his wingers to cut in rather than staying wide some of the time on certain sides of the pitch, certainly anyway. But we'll see about that one. Apparently, according to the Telegraph, Everton are set to battle with Man City for a youngster called Tom Kadosh from Le Havre, who have it's a little town in northern France, but they've got an unbelievable academy. They've brought through the likes of Paul Pogba, Riyad Mahrez, a couple of others as well, Dimitri Payet, and they've got a really good academy. Steve Mandanda as well, and Benjamin Mendy's been there. So yeah, very good academy, and there's a 16-year-old who's very talented at the moment, and Everton and Man City have reportedly, according to Telegraph, been scouting him, and he's a promising young player. So, but he obviously would be signed for the under-18s and not the first team or even the under-23s at this point. So one for the future potentially if we can get our hands on his signature. Apart from that, a little bit of news on Tomori. Chelsea are keeping Everton waiting over the signing of Tomori. Obviously wasn't in the matchday squad, and they've got a bit of an abundance of centre backs at the moment. They've got enough to send Tomori out on loan. Obviously he was getting a lot of playing time last season, but haven't brought in the likes of Thiago Silva. They've got Rudiger fit. They've got Azpilicueta. They've got Christensen. They've got plenty of options, and I do think they could loan out Tomori, but I don't know if they're willing to. And he would be a good addition to this Everton team, but we'll see what happens. And another rumour to bring to you, one final one, is Unai Nunes, who's of Atletico Bilbao. He's a central defender, 23 years old, and he's getting frustrated about his lack of opportunities in Spain. So this rumour is coming out of Mundo Deportivo in Spain. So that could be a rumour that's come out because he is obviously unsettled about his lack of opportunities, and he could be getting his agent to feed interest or to generate interest from the press by feeding this rumour to Mundo Deportivo. But yeah, make it that what you will, because we are in the market for a central midfielder, a central defender even. So there could be something in it, even if there's not anything in it. Maybe Everton should have a look at him. But yeah, he's 23 years old, looks a decent centre back, and we're in the market for a good centre back. So yeah, that's pretty much the rumours coming out of Everton today. And yeah, the draw will be out, I'm sure, by the time you're watching this video. So keep an eye out for our fourth round opponents. But obviously we've got to get past Fleetwood first. Joey Barton's Fleetwood. So yeah, looking forward to watching that one next week. I know the EFL Cup games are coming thick and fast this year because they're looking to get it done with all the current situation. Get the early rounds through quick, and yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. But obviously we've got Fleetwood next week, and then we'll have our opponents that are not currently known but might be known by the time you're watching this video soon. But yeah, let us know what you think of those transfer rumours that I've told you today in the comments if you can. Whether you would sign the likes of Adarabioyo, whether you've seen him out on loan at West Brom last season. I didn't see much of him. Whether you rate him and the other players as well, like Rafinha, like Tomori. Would you be interested in bringing them into Everton Football Club? So yeah, let us know, and thanks as always for watching, and join us next time on the Toffee Blues.